So this is to kind of highlight how hateful and ignorant these people actually are. The side of love and tolerance, the side of we're college educated and anyone who isn't is just a dumb redneck. These people are so fucking ignorant. It's unbelievable. Um, but here's what this individual has to say, and
There will come a day in the not so distant future where MAGA Republicans or former MAGA Republicans will not be able to live in peace in this country anymore. Not exactly sure what that's going to look like, but I know for certain that you're either going to have to leave this country or completely hide any evidence that you ever supported Donald Trump in order to just walk out of your house. Even in the most rural conservative areas of this country, prior to January 2025, you couldn't walk out of your house and fly a schmazzy flag around and be vocally proud about the fact that you're a white supremacist. Half the town might agree with you.
where is this happening? Where in her magic Delulu land is this shit happening? Now, let's get this straight. There were those demonstrations, those marches, a couple months ago. Was a Patriot Front, a bunch of guys all dressed the same, masks on their face. The right were calling those people faggots. We don't like Nazis. We were Then there was one video of I think it was a boat, and they were flying a Nazi flag. And someone, I think another boat came up and just kind of splashed them and all that. We're like, good. They deserve it because they're fucking faggots. I don't know. These people seem to think that every single person on the right is like walking down their street like, Heil Hitler! No. Like, again, where in this magical Delulu land is this shit happening? These people are fucking insane.
But there would be consequences for that. There'll be a day very soon where those consequences are not only going to be reinstated in society, but it's also going to be impossible for you to do anything in peace. If you choose to live out and proud about the fact that you supported Donald Trump during this time, your life's going to be miserable. Unless you sequester yourself to your small, little, rural East Texas town and never leave.
Because why? So let me put this into perspective. These people have said that Donald Trump is going to throw people in concentration camps. Has that happened? No. They said that as soon as he's elected, he would end voting and elections. And they were saying that the first time. Did that happen? No. They said he was going to start World War III. Did that happen? No. They said that he was going to kill anyone he disagreed with, anyone who dare say anything against him. Did that happen? No. And yet, at every fucking turn, these stupid fucking cunts continue to insist that this man is literally Hitler, that he is a literal dictator. And again, this is the side of love, tolerance, hate has no place here. And look at us, we're college educated. I said it, I used a big word like sequester. See, it proves I'm intelligent. A lot smarter than you dumb MAGA Republicans. Oh, just sitting on your porch with your guns and you're fucking your sisters and you ain't got no college education. We're a lot smarter than you. This is what they think of people. And yet every time these people open their mouths, it is the dumbest fucking shit you will ever hear. Again, what kind of world does she think we're living in? The right calls Nazis fucking faggots. So clearly, but no, they're lumping in anyone who votes for him, they think that we're all walking down the street, freaking the armbands and this and that, and like, no, no. Like I said, go look at the Patriot Front. Those people walking along, they're getting called all sorts of freaking faggots and this and that. You know, being accused of being feds, which they're also being called faggots. I mean, unlike the left, and obviously not all of the left, we have people on our side who are too extreme, and we call them out. Well, we call them names and say that they're fucking stupid. We disavow them. But again, what kind of Delulu land is this, where she thinks that we're gonna have to stay inside? Are you trying to imply that there's going to be more political violence? And if it is, if that's the case, and conservatives have to be afraid, then clearly the people perpetrating this supposed political violence would be the left. So are you saying that the left are going to actively hunt down conservatives? You know what that is? That sounds very familiar. That sounds like fascism. So it's okay to use fascism to fight fascism. Hunting down political opponents because you disagree with them and because you know you can't get them to your way of thinking. You're the fascist. You people are the ones walking around like that. Not literally. You are the people during COVID who were fucking little bitches calling up the police and all that. Oh my God, my neighbor's outside right now without a mask on. Oh my God, I'm in my house and I'm so terrified. You know who did that? People in Germany, calling and ratting out their neighbors who were Jewish. Now remind us how the right are the fascists again. But these fucking people, again, they always consider themselves intelligent. And it is always the dumbest fucking shit possible. Every fucking time. We haven't been able to since 2016. How many people were attacked for a hat? Yeah, one man was murdered in Portland because of it. I didn't forget. They call us Nazis. Say free speech is say speech is violence, and claim it's okay to punch Nazis, which actual Nazis I have no problem with. If you punch, if you want to punch an actual Nazi, that's one thing. But punching someone just because they said there's only two genders, no. You're a violent fucking faggot, and you need to just knock your shit off. You are the fascist. The right has shown an enormous amount of restraint, honestly. If we didn't, what would happen? What are all these white liberal women going to do when we had enough? 97% of all guns are in red territory. 97% of all gun violence is in blue. Hell, look, like that actually made. So what was it? Not Thursday or yesterday, was it? Yeah, yesterday was Thursday, right? Today Saturday? No, I'm getting my days all mixed up. But I was watching TV, and my landlady likes to watch Bold and the Beautiful. So I turned it on to see if it was on. So, because she's all like, oh, did you know what happened and all that. So I was going to turn it on for her, and there was Charlotte. I think it was the police chief, but he was saying how there was a drive-by, and a 4-year-old was shot and killed. Charlotte, North Carolina, the same place where that Ukrainian girl was fucking stabbed on the train. Charlotte, North Carolina, where there are school buses driving by with bullet holes in them. Charlotte, North Carolina, where there was an entire mall that was shut down because of all the gang violence that was around there. And even now, after all these years of being shut down, there's still police having to patrol that area. And guess what? Charlotte, North Carolina, Democratic mayor, Democratic DA, Democratic judge. Gee, who'd have thought? But they want to act like, oh my God, it's red states. Red states have blue cities in them. Again, the side who thinks that they're intelligent because they went to college. Is this a recent video? Is this her reaction after one of her people assassinated a prominent MAGA? These people are not normal. That's adorable, considering I have 7 gun safes in my home and an entire U.S. military on my team. And you have what exactly besides diabetes? This woman is going to be crying when she's arrested. Believe the Democrat Party when they tell you who they are. Can someone like a counselor step in? Never met us Appalachian rednecks. You stepped in the wrong territory, miss. Everyone needs to identify this terrorist and expose her so she can be the one who won't be able to leave her home. Yeah, that sounds like a threat. You threatening me? Me watching Antifa say they're coming to rural America. There's also the other one I really like with Chris Pratt. I think it's, I can't remember what it's a scene from, but it's got like him with like a military helmet on and a gun. He's like, yeah, it's like these people want to talk tough, but then they go to an actual rural area because they're the ones like, oh man, them MAGA sure do love their guns. And okay, yeah, MAGA love guns. So why would you be dumb enough to step into a rural area trying to take them out? You will lose. I have to agree. Who's the violent party again? Sweetheart, I don't know what planet you live on, but ain't nobody afraid of leftists. You're weak, unintelligent, irrational, and lazy. Bring it on. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have change for a 9? Don't you people love they think they talk for everyone? Didn't this person say that MAGA flies a Nazi flag? Well, the only flag I see MAGA fly is the American flag. So do they think the American flag is a Nazi? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. These people are afraid of the American flag. They're desperately trying to start a civil race war. Don't fall for it. Trust in Jesus Christ. And the difference is nothing. They're both Democrats. Saint Michael, the Archangel. The only shock here is there's no lure hanging out of her nose. Oh man, some of these comments. This retard obviously doesn't know middle and rural America. Again, these are the people who preach and say, "Oh, you want peace, and we're the side of love and tolerance and this and that, and hate has no place here." And yet they are constantly calling for the harm of political opponents. They are constantly telling conservatives to be afraid. And when they don't get their way, they get violent. Remind me, who are the violent ones again? Keep up the rhetoric, yeah. Where's she been for the past 10 years? That's already the case. There's gonna come a time. So, what you waiting for, you sow? You sow. Start it. Do it. Democrats, progressive extremist. What is she gonna eat all the what is she gonna eat all the food? It's gonna come to your house and clean out your fridge. I hope you understand now what you're in with us, MAGA. We've got your numbers and your house numbers. Yeah, and my food apparently too. as they walk out of the house and there's like fucking stuff dropping onto the floor. I hope you learned your lesson. These commies are in for a real surprise. She will find out otherwise. Sounds like a threat. I'll treat it as such. How does she know who MAGA is? Yeah. Guess what? There are plenty of, I've said before, left-wingers who are tired of this fucking violent bullshit that people like her spew. But then those people who are tired of it are now considered right-wing extremists because they're tired of these people's bullshit. But again, this person thinks that, like, you know, people are just shouting all over, like, this is MAGA country, and we're all fucking walking like this down the streets, and that we all got fucking Nazi flags up, and we've all got a fucking copy of Mein Kampf right next to our Bibles, and, like, what the fuck kind of land did this bitch live in? Again, when it comes to actual Nazis, actual racists, actual stuff like that, you know, I think it was like let me find them. Yeah, these guys right here. These guys right here. Fucking, Patriot Front. You know, the right calls them either feds, faggots, or faggot feds. If they're being labeled as a far, you know, white supremacist group and they're actually performing things that would be considered actual white supremacy and all that, yeah, the right's disavowing them as well. So I don't understand where this person's getting their fucking information from. I mean, I've seen so many of them. Even I've called them fucking faggots. If there are actual white supremacists and actual Nazis, we do not like them. At least I can speak for myself. I don't like them. But saying that people who, you know, say that there's only two genders or whatever, it's calling them Nazis and whites. No, no. You're diluting the word and making it mean nothing. Save it for people like this, the actual Nazis. But these people just, again, as soon as they open their mouths, you know you're about to hear the dumbest shit. And I'm sure you heard this person and you're like, I was eating. I don't even remember how to hold a spoon properly. My IQ has gone so low. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But this is the side of love and tolerance, the side of hate has no place here, the side of, oh, we're college educated, so we know best. We're so much smarter than people on the right. Oh, hey, look at me. I went to college for some stupid fucking shit, and now I can't pay off my student loan. Can you pay it off for me? We should totally get $50 an hour doing a minimum wage job because... But yeah, they totally know what's up. They totally know what's going on. And when they call for violence and say stupid shit like this, oh, it's okay. They're just using fascism to fight fascism. Duh. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.